Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Monday, the 15th of July 2024. In today's Millwall news, I regret to inform you that Ted Wilding, you may or may not know him, you may recognise the face if you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify. Ted Wilding, one-time club historian and a man who's helped out at the Den on the match programme and on other stuff. Passed away at the weekend, so that's a bit of sad news to bring you. Millwall Football Club is extremely saddened to inform supporters of the passing of Ted Wilding, the club's lead historian, aged 83. Ted, a lifelong supporter who saw his first first Lions match aged 6, dedicated his life to Millwall for over 70 years. Following a long career with the post office, Ted undertook numerous tasks with the Lions. He selflessly volunteered. He wrote, displayed, organised, researched and produced, helping out with the matchday programme. He was on the Den's turnstiles with the stadium tours, club events and anything else he could be involved with, becoming the first port of call for advice and knowledge. Ted, a congenial and numerous companion, was raised in Woolworth, enjoyed pie and mash and would speak to everyone on his rounds as turnstile supervisor in SC16, a role which blossomed from his days beginning as a turnstile operator at the Old Den. Ted leaves behind his beloved daughter Julie, and everyone at Millwall Football Club sends their condolences to Ted's family and friends at this very sad time. Rest in peace, Ted. You will be sorely missed by all who knew you. Indeed. You may have seen him maybe at some of the under 21 games or in the coffee mornings. He was known to be at those. So yeah, rest in peace, Ted. You may, if you don't recognise the face, recognise this. This is a book that Ted published in 1989. I believe through Millwall. Not too sure. Unique and hard to find. Please find one for me. Indeed, if you do have this is probably a bit of a Millwall history in itself. Lions Through the Lens, a pictorial history of Millwall Football Club by Edward W. Wilding. So there you go. 140 pages of pictures of Millwall Football Club, and I'm sure that's an interesting book. Now, moving on to this is the kit. The kit was worn at the Gillingham game for the first time that we've seen it. Obviously, it was worn in the Bromley game, and we get to see it. And there's a young fan in the stands wearing it. I wonder if he's going to be following Millwall for 70 years. Kevin Nisbet there. A lot of people saying he's a bit chunky. Maybe he's put on a bit of weight, a bit of muscle. He does look a bit muscly. So there you go. Now obviously we got the dark shorts. A lot of fans saying, well, why have you gone with the dark shorts? Surely white shorts would be preferable. We'll discuss that in a minute. Here's Jake Cooper showing off his new tattoos. George Saville pointing. It wouldn't be a Millwall game without someone pointing at something, would it? Joe Bryan there, very sweaty, very sweaty. Is he okay? Kevin Nisbet, not sweaty at all. His shirt looks immaculate, shall we say. Danny McNamara there, getting stuck in. Edomu Maku, the man who shall not pass. Thou shalt not pass. Danny McNamara again, looking very lean and muscular. Murray Wallace there. That's Adam Malachi. Back to Danny McNamara. Carl Smith. Wes Harding there. Tom Bradshaw. Shamar Lawson and Massey on the left. And Romain Esse Shamal Lawson, Ryan Leonard, back to Carl Smith, Malachi, Massey. And if you are one, yes, I do believe he is related to Massey from the 80s team. Now, why the blue shorts? Why not white shorts? Well, I believe we have been here before. I was too young, I think, to remember for this to stick in my mind at the time. This is from historicalkits.co.uk. So it's got us down here, the Buckter kit that we are, the retro fusion that we have in this season's kit, 92-93. It's got us with white shorts, but it says early. So early on in the season, we did start with white shorts, and then here we go. What's this? 92-93 late. We had to swap them out for blue shorts. So it looks suggesting that there's probably some kind of colour clash. And at this time, the away kit, these are the kits for that season. The blue and with the white stripes that we've seen. The yellow and black, and that had black shorts. And then the third kit was this kind of silver white kind of thing. Now on Twitter we have seen a version of that silver and white thing. We do not know what the away kit will be this season, but ipso facto, I mean, the blue is the same. The blue is the same. We've seen the white one. I mean, it's safe to assume that the away kit will be yellow and black. And will it still follow the retro fusion? Because I do believe that, because obviously this kit here, this season's kit, is based off of 92-93, but also has the pattern of 1990-91. And in 1990-91, that kit had the blue, had the checks inlay. And it came in blue, it came in yellow, and it came in red. And I know that because I still have the red one, which is tiny, because I must have been about 7 or 8 at the time, and is absolutely about the size of my head now. But I still have it. I was quite the contrarian. I saw a load of those shirts being worn around me in blue and in yellow. Did not see a red one. Nowhere to be seen. It was just me with a red one. So yeah. Now, so we go back to this. So it looks like they switched out from white shorts to blue shorts because of the colour clash. Because obviously Millwall, dedicated followers of fashion, otherwise they would have to wear their away shorts, which I think Man United do that. They wear red and white shorts, but every now and then they wear red and black shorts, and it just kind of looks weird. You're like, oh, is that Man United? Why are they wearing black shorts? So obviously Millwall did not want to wear their black shorts for this, so they brought in the blue shorts. So if you're wondering why this season it would look better with white shorts, why don't they do that? Well, because of colour clashing reasons. So that is why they are not doing it. So yeah, but we wait and see. But it's safe to assume, I would suggest. And if they did do this yellow and black in the style of the home kit with the little diamonds in, I'm pretty certain that would look bloody lovely. Although we have seen, like I said, we've seen this silver one online somewhere. It did not have a collar like the one there. It had just a, what would you call it, like a fake collar. It looks like a collar, but it's not a collar. You know what I mean? So it would kind of trim, but yeah. Yeah, so we'll wait and see. Obviously, kind of confusing. I don't know if it was for you. Both teams were wearing blue, but different shades of blue. in terms of the Gillingham Mill game. Was that a factor in the game? Maybe, I don't know. Ask the players, was it hard to play against another team wearing a similar shirt to yourselves? It shouldn't be. You would think it shouldn't be, but I mean, he's kind of weird. Now, moving on to this. From the southernnews.co.uk, a dream scenario. Neil Harris hopeful for more Millwall signings before squad jet off to Spain at the end of the week. Macaulay Langstaff, Japhet Tanganga and Lucas Jensen arrived last week. Neil Harris is hopeful of at least 2 more Millwall signings before the squad head to Spain. The Lions head coach and his players are jetting off abroad for warm weather training on Sunday, having just had a busy week in the transfer market in their first friendly of the summer. Goalkeeper Lucas Jensen took part in Saturday's 0-0 draw with Gillingham, but fellow new arrivals Macaulay Langstaff and Japhet Tanganga were not available. Harris wants to add to his squad numbers as soon as possible. Speaking at his virtual press conference on Friday, he said, early in the week, I said we need 6 or 7 players. We're free in, hopefully at least 1 more would be lovely, if not 2 more before going to Spain. It would be a dream scenario for me. Obviously, I'm putting the recruitment guys under a bit of pressure there, but adding to the group next week further would be a dream scenario for me to take a really strong first-team group to Spain for 2 really tough fixtures while we're there. But to add to the spine of the team is vitally important to bring Japhet back into that defensive unit that did so well at the end of last season. To bring Macaulay in, who has excitement and brings something different to the front line, which I know everyone is really excited about seeing how he develops and how his progress goes. And then we brought in the goalkeeper for completely different reasons. With losing Matty, it's not a position we thought we'd be searching for in the summer, and it's been a hard process at times because it brings up so many memories. However, we had to try and act quickly, and Lucas comes in with huge pedigree, great potential. He's a really solid season last year. It's really exciting proposition for us, and I think it's really important. I place on record my thanks to Jimmy for the support in bringing the guys in and adding to the group further. Indeed. Well done, James Brelson. Putting your money where your mouth is, and it doesn't seem that changes are happening, that we're not just signing any old rubbish. There is a plan, and we're trying to stick to the plan. And speaking of a man with a plan, that is Steve Gallen. And this is from southernnews.co.uk as well. Millwall boss pays tribute to new transfer chief who's working 24/7 and was instrumental to last week's signings. Steve Gallen was hired as the director of football just over 2 months ago. Neil Harris has hailed new director of football Steve Gallen for being instrumental to last week's success in the transfer market. Millwall fans were left excited by the arrival of goal machine Macaulay Langstaff, the return of defender Japhet Tanganga and the signing of goalkeeper Lucas Jensen. The Lions staff saw much change in the summer, with head of football operations and recruitment Alex Aldridge departing before being effectively replaced by Gallen. Harris said that Mill's new DOF has been working 24/7 to get the deals done. The Mill head coach said, as much as me and Steve do know each other through connections in football, working with someone on a daily basis is completely different. More so for Steve, as he's walked into the building and needs to build relationships and understands how the football club works. We spent a lot of time chatting about profiling players and positions we need to acquire, and you have to be really reactive to Matty passing and the injury situation as well at times. I feel for Steve's family more than anybody. I mean, the way he's working 24/7 at the moment. But we built that relationship quickly, and he's been instrumental in getting those deals done, and he's going to be instrumental in moving forward and getting even more deals done. So, yes, we've all been patient. Steve, myself and Jimmy, the fans, the players, the staff, we've all been patient. We have to continue to be patient while there's a new infrastructure at the football club. Indeed. Now, there is supposed to be a game tomorrow. It's all very hush-hush. We do know it's taking place. It's supposed to be a home game for Millwall, so that suggests it's going to be at the Calmont Road training ground, but it may be at the Den. We don't know. Obviously, there has been just now seemingly 2 hours of heavy rain. That really shouldn't mess with the training ground too much. I mean, it hasn't rained that much this summer. And they have installed the drainage, so you would think if it is happening at the training ground that would still go ahead, but obviously we don't know the time. This is from bbc.co.uk. This has also been reported the date on Charlton's website, but without the time as well. Millwall just said the game was taking place, but we obviously found out it was happening on Tuesday. So we don't know what time the kickoff is. Obviously Charlton are just down the road, so I mean, it probably means like I don't think there is a hard turning up time. The only thing would be, well, if the refs are booked in. Obviously, the game against Bromley did have the referees, so it was a real game. There is some suggestion that this won't be a real game. That maybe it'll be a 3/3 of 20 minutes each way, which probably doesn't really make sense in terms of having just had a game against Bromley, a game against Gillingham, and then you now go back to, obviously both of those games with 2 lots of 45 minutes to go, and then to use this as 3 lots of 20 minutes. But you know, if that's what they want to do, that's what they don't want to do. But so I guess it's one of those where we have to wait and see after the game and see if the result gets out. So if it does, come back tomorrow and I'll tell you how we get on. And on that note, thank you for watching, and rest in peace, Ted Wilding. Thank you very much.